Hello, everyone. It has been so good to see so many of you during these past few weeks in worship. I can only speak for myself, but during our time apart, my heart had grown desperate to worship with my church family. There is great joy and fulfillment when God's people gather to do what we were created to do, to worship our great Creator. Today, I want to update you on a few upcoming events and emphases here at the church, and then I want to say a bit about our plans for August. First, next week is a week worthy of all of our prayers. Our church will be hosting a virtual Vacation Bible School that is going to be fantastic. Our children's ministry staff and volunteers have developed an online experience for children that I know God is going to use. In fact, kids from other states and even from other countries will be tuning in, and probably in most cases, their parents will experience VBS along with them. So church, please pray for VBS 2020, that God would use it to reach the nations with the gospel. Second, I want to make you aware of a recent change we've made to our student ministries summer plans. As you'll recall, we had postponed our annual student summer camp from early June until late July in hopes that the coronavirus concerns would subside by then. However, based on what we know at this moment, we feel like it's a better idea to replace an off-campus camp, which requires communal living for a week, with an on-campus alternative. So our church will conduct 5 on-campus sessions designed to refresh and revitalize teenagers' relationships with Jesus. These sessions will take place on July the 22nd through the 24th, and each session will include powerful worship, relevant preaching, and insightful small group discussion, all done safely in our current environment. Like VBS, this is very much worthy of our prayers. Third, we're once again conducting our Back to School Backpack campaign. Our goal each year is to provide needy children throughout our county with the school supplies they need to go back to school. Now, as you might imagine, these gifts from our church this year will be especially meaningful. Every $20 donation provides a backpack filled with school supplies to an elementary school student. The easiest way to donate toward this is at firstredeemer.org/give. You'll notice that we've added a giving field called Backpacks. I hope you'll help us bless and spread joy to kids in our community this summer. Finally, I want to update you on our current plans for August. I'm sure many of you follow the same data trends we follow. And as you know, COVID-19 related hospitalizations have increased over the past few weeks. However, we are increasingly confident in our ability to conduct corporate on-campus worship safely. In fact, even if someone with COVID-19 were to attend one of our worship services, our safety guidelines intend to keep everyone else safe. So we plan for on-campus corporate worship to continue. For now, we're sticking with our current Sunday schedule with 4 worship services. Now, in the coming weeks, we're going to reassess that to see if there might be an opportunity to combine some of those services. We feel like there's a good chance we might be able to move from our current 4 services to either 3 or even 2 services per Sunday. So stay tuned for more information on that. Whatever we do, you can know this: we'll do it safely. Also during August, you'll notice several of our ministries moving back toward normal. For example, our adult education division we'll be making available large meeting spaces on our campus for those connection groups that would like to meet in person, perhaps on a weekly or maybe even a bi-weekly rotating schedule. Our choir will resume weekly practices, not together in the choir room yet, but in other large spaces on our campus. Our student and children's ministries, along with our sports ministry, are considering options for in-person meetings and activities that are safe. Of course, our conservatory continues to provide individual instruction, and group lessons will resume just as soon as possible. Those are just some of the examples of how we're attempting to safely move back toward normal. Church, I really cannot say enough about our amazing staff and volunteers during this time. They have worked tirelessly and creatively to adjust ministry methods during this challenging time. By this time every week, I can't wait for Sunday morning, and this week is no exception. We're looking forward to a great day in God's house. I'll see you there.